A stubborn, slow-moving, and powerful storm is tormenting the U.S. state of Florida. Heavy rain from Tropical Storm Debby has triggered these floods, forced thousands of people from their homes. Authorities say nearly 60 people had to be rescued from the rising waters, and you're looking at aerial images of the city of St. Petersburg in Florida. Florida's governor has declared a state of emergency, and the U.S. National Weather Service is warning people to stay off the roads. The storm has been hovering in the northern Gulf of Mexico and has not actually made landfall yet. So that's still to come. Jenny Harrison is at the World Weather Center. When is landfall expected, Jenny?
Well, it looks like it could be Wednesday morning, Hala. It's a very slow-moving storm, this one, and my goodness, has it changed its forward track, too, in the last few hours. Now, first of all, on satellite, you'll see all of this cloud across the east of the storm, really, the east of the eye of this storm. So that is why we've seen so much rain across the Florida panhandle. Right now, it's just a minimum strength tropical storm with winds at 65 kilometres an hour, gusting higher than that. And you can see the forecast track. So it is expected to make landfall, as I say, around about Wednesday morning at this particular portion of Florida, and then head across Florida. And then once it clears the coast, in about 72 hours from now, it could once again regain some strength and become a tropical storm. Now, this is what I mean about the forecast track. Initially, certainly on Sunday, it was heading to the north. We had all these different models in disagreement, 50-50 to the west, to the east. Now, as you can see, they're pretty much all in agreement. But the warnings are still in place because it is a tropical storm. The winds are certainly strong and blustery, can do some damage. But, of course, it really is about the rain. The winds will ease very quickly once it heads across Florida and then could regenerate. Right now, the highest winds being reported 35 kilometres an hour. But look at this. Over half a metre of rain has fallen in St. Mark's. That's just under 2 feet of water, and that is literally just since the storm has been around. Let me just switch across and show you. The area that is of highest concern in particular is White Springs, and through White Springs we have got the Suwannee River, and I can just show you the Suwannee River because literally in 24 hours it has gone like this. It has gone past the flood stage, and you can see that this is what they predict. So this is why we have all of those evacuations in place, and of course the totals continue to add up across northern Florida, but not so much across western regions further towards the east. Hala.
Okay, let's talk about Europe now. What's the forecast looking for our European viewers?
Well, it depends where you are, Hala, doesn't it? Very hot and dry in the southwest of Europe. The heat that was on in the southeast, that's kind of abated. We've got more showers, of course, across the north. You can see this big area of high pressure across central regions. We've had a few showers in the last few hours heading across southern regions of the UK, coming in with this front. It was a good start to Wimbledon. Will it still continue that way? This is the warm air. Now, on the upside, the warm air also will push up towards the northwest of Europe, so temperatures there beginning to feel a whole lot better, and it should actually begin to cool down in Spain, believe it or not. Look at these temperatures, 44 in Cordoba, and well above the average, 11 degrees above average. So there's that warm air pushing up into the northwest. A lot of that cold air is really being pushed well up to the north, and as I say, Madrid for the next few days, the temperature beginning to come down, still well above average. As for conditions across into Ukraine, quite a bit of cloud in the last few hours into Dino X, but it doesn't really matter too much. There's no game, certainly Tuesday, but for Wednesday, it shall be partly cloud, Portugal against Spain, and you can see the winds are light and also the temperatures are pretty good. And then also Germany against Italy on Thursday, equally fine and dry. And just very quickly, let's end on the forecast for Wimbledon. It's fine now, right, by the way, about 20 degrees Celsius, so quite mild. We could see a few more showers on Wednesday and then becoming quite windy Thursday and Friday.